Something huge is about to happen in the US housing market. Much of what we are seeing is unprecedented. Record low mortgage interest rates led to home prices that shot through the roof. It's been followed by skyrocketing mortgage rates, causing a housing market correction. The last few years can best be described as a roller coaster ride from HE double hockey stick. I'm going to explain what's happening right now and why you can expect in the near future. There's a lot of doom and gloom, but will things soon improve? Watch to the end to find out. Looking at the most recent statistics, nationwide, we currently have 571,944 homes on the market, an increase of 1% from last week. This is eye-opening because inventory never grows at the end of the year like we're seeing, and it's likely that this trend will continue at least for a few more weeks. According to Alto's research, the median price for a single-family home in the US is now $429,000, and we should expect this number to finish the year closer to $400,000. For reference, home prices hit an all-time high of $450,000 in June of 2022. So in 4 months, home prices have dropped $21,000. They believe that if rates are still above 7% at the beginning of next year, that home values will be down in 2023. They went on to say that when rates had settled in at 5 or 5.5%, we could see buyers and price support. But we're so far above the buyer's 5.5% threshold, the macro variables would have to turn dramatically better for home prices to stay even flat in 2023. We are definitely seeing less buyers and price support with rates now above 7%. I'll talk more about rates at the end of this video and explain what you can expect. Here's the most recent housing market data from Realtor.com. The median list price hasn't really changed much over the last 4 weeks, but as we approach the slower season, and with mortgage rates now above 7% and climbing, I'd venture to say that list prices will come down. As a matter of fact, here in Utah, I'm already seeing it. Over the last 5 weeks, active listings have been increasing now at 33.5%. This is happening because there are less buyers in the market and because homes are taking much longer to sell. The median days on market is up 15.9%. For 12 straight months now, this number has increased. This trend will likely continue as we enter the winter months, where fewer people traditionally look to purchase a home, and as mortgage rates continue to increase, pushing more buyers out of the market. And looking at the last column, you can see that over the last 3 weeks, we've had double-digit decreases in new listings. This is very interesting and something that we definitely want to keep our eyes on, as it's unusual to see new listings decrease while at the same time active listings increase. This is a clear indicator that we're seeing a huge pullback in buyers. For the week ending October 15th, this next chart summarizes the most important statistics. Looking at the top line for median list prices, you'll notice we are still up 13.2% from a year ago. On the bottom line, you'll see that homes are taking 7 days longer to sell on average. Realtor.com also reports new listings were again down, dropping 15% from a year ago. It's the 15th straight week of year-over-year declines in the number of new listings coming up for sale. There's a simple explanation for the decrease of new listings. A massive percentage of homeowners are sitting on a fixed mortgage interest rate around 3%. It doesn't make sense to give up a 3% fixed rate or lower to get today's rate now above 7%, which is at a 22-year high. For those of you that have a home to sell in Utah, my team has a creative way for you to, well, in a sense, take your low rate with you to a new house. We've got creative solutions for buyers too. If you'd like to learn more, you'll want to watch the #1 secret to selling your home. I'll put a link to that video below. Okay, looking at this last column, the number of reduced price listings has decreased by 91% from the same week last year. As an active real estate agent looking for homes on a daily basis, it seems like everyone is reducing their prices. Of course, you want to maximize the profits from the sale of your home, and your realtor feels the same way. It's our goal to make you as much money as possible, but I'm going to be straight with you. You're shooting yourself in the foot by trying to make that extra $5,000 or $10,000. The data I just shared clearly shows that we're in a declining market. It's a death sentence to overprice your home. For easy math, let's say home values are decreasing by $2,000 per week. Depending on the size of your home or your location, it could be much more than that. It's determined that the current fair market value of your home is $400,000. But you decide to ignore the data and list your house at $410,000 because you took really good care of your home, or because you have really nice upgrades or great views or whatever. Just to be clear, right now in this market, people are not paying $10,000 above market value. So after 4 weeks and no offers, you drop your price to $400,000. Unfortunately, your home's value is now around $392,000. 3 weeks later, you drop the price another $10,000 to $390,000, but it's now valued at $386,000. Your house is still overpriced. If you get an offer, there's a good chance the buyer will ask for a price reduction or closing cost, and maybe both. Realistically, you might settle on a final price for $10,000, $15,000, or even $20,000 below what you could have sold it for if you had just priced it right from the beginning. You also wouldn't have had the hassle of holding a failed open house, always trying to keep your house clean, all the fruitless showings, and the many other hassles when it comes to selling your home. This is a scenario that I'm seeing play out consistently, especially over the last month or so. Yes, you will need to sell your home lower than what you were hoping for, but you're also going to be able to purchase a home at a deep discount. If I needed to sell my house right now, I would price my home just below my direct competition. I don't want to give up all of my secrets, which are reserved for my clients, but as I talk with potential buyers, I would explain that I know that we're the best value in the area, and I would recommend that they submit a serious offer at their earliest convenience so they're not dealing with a multiple offer situation. In most scenarios, the house will sell fast. Sellers need to understand how precious the first few days are that your home is listed. It's when it will get the most attention. After a few days, views drop off significantly. Every day that your home sits unsold, you lose negotiation power. In sales, we're taught to treat every prospect like they're the only one we'll see. As a seller, you want to view potential buyers that exact same way. More often than not, those looking to buy never give your home a second look, even after multiple price reductions. Then, once your home has been on the market for several weeks, people start to assume something's wrong with it or that it's not a good value. And it opens you up to lowball offers. To reiterate, the first few days your home is on the market are the most important and your best chance to sell your home. So this is what you should be prepared for in the coming weeks and months. As many of you know, the Fed is still fighting inflation. They're set to increase the federal funds rate again in November and in December. If current trends continue, mortgage interest rates will climb even higher. And as rates climb higher, more buyers will be priced out of the market. For every 1% rates increase, buyers lose 10% of their purchasing power. Because rates are up by more than 4% from last year, more than 40% of a buyer's purchasing power is gone. This has pushed millions of home buyers out of the market. As rates continue to climb and more buyers fall out of the market, this will drag home sales down through 2022 and likely into 2023. As long as rates sit above 5.5%, many home buyers will remain on the sidelines, which means home prices will likely continue their downward trend. The National Association of Realtors reported these shocking numbers. Buyers can expect to pay about $900 more per month than had they purchased a median-priced home 1 year ago. That's a 73% increase. Most of us could see that the rapidly rising home prices were unsustainable, and we won't see a recovery until home values and mortgage rates get back to where homes are affordable again. If you're feeling discouraged, I'd like to share a prediction from my recently released 2023 housing market prediction video. Barry Habib said, "I think there's a high probability that mortgage rates come back below 5% within the next 6 months, maybe an outside chance by the end of this year. Because we see a slowdown and we see the inflation comparisons start to become more and more favorable, you'll start to see the inflation numbers move lower. As a result, mortgage rates should move similarly on a downward trajectory, probably giving us around 5%, below 5% in the next 6 months. If he's right, the housing market would surely pick up, and I would expect a slight increase in home values in most US markets in 2023. You can see the predictions from many of the top economists in my 2023 housing market prediction video. Look for the link below. I know that a lot of you are feeling discouraged. It's an ugly market and it's just getting uglier. If you're in a situation where you need to buy or sell a home, you might want to look outside the box. There are creative ways to do real estate that don't involve a bank where the buyer and the seller both benefit. I recommend that you look for a creative finance specialist in your town. For those of you who live in Utah, whether you're looking to buy or sell, you'll want to call me first. We have a creative system that will blow your mind. No joke. Feel free to call me for a free in-home consultation where I'll customize a plan for you and your specific situation and help you discover your best path moving forward. No matter your situation, if you're looking to buy, sell, build a home, or invest in Utah real estate, I get contacted all the time. Please feel free to call or text me with your questions. I'd love to meet you and I'm honored to serve you. For everyone else, please feel free to share your thoughts in the comment section below. I always do my best to respond to each one of you. If you have a friend or a family member looking to buy or sell a home, you can easily text this video to them. And please, don't forget to hit the subscribe button below and ring the bell to be notified each time I post new videos. Also, you can find me on Instagram at Ty, the Real Estate Guy. If you found this information helpful, please give me a thumbs up. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to ring that little bell below. It'll make you feel good.